What's up, everybody? Let's have a nice battle report here. 3,000 points. The Death Guard were lined up to face an orc tribe which had maybe gotten itself in a little deep when fixing up for a charge. When upon this battlefield happened a group of imperials who saw an opportunity that they could take advantage of. Deploying behind the orcs and hoping that they would not notice that the supporting fire was not excuse me, I hurt my knee, was not orcs. Hoping they would not notice that it was not orcs, the imperials set in with the greenskins. My buddy with the Death Guard brought 2 plague burst crawlers, I think only 2 bloat drones, fetid bloat drones. He also brought 3 squads of plague marines, 2 squads of 7 or 8, and then a giant blob. He also brought the grenade guy, which is a biologist putrefier. He also brought a foul blight spawn, malignant plague caster, demon prince of Nurgle, Morty, 2 rhinos. He also brought in another detachment, Poxbringer, just a regular old demon prince of chaos, then 3 Poxbringer, 2 squads of 30 plague bears, and 3 Nurgling base squad. So I guess a min squad of Nurglings. Then I think that's it for the 3,300. I brought 90 orc boys, 3 war bosses on Warbore, the 3 war bosses on Warbore that you guys have seen. I also brought a war boss, a weird boy, 3 squads of knobs, 2 with 6 knobs and a knob boss, each with grots, and a couple big choppers in each squad, and then a knob with 5 knob squad with the boss knob, and 3 squads of storm boys. That's my detachment. My buddy brought his dominants, 2 armigers, 3 squads of sisters, the Primaris astronaut, the AM Psyker guy, astronaut Tarum Psyker dude, the Primaris Psyker. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think that's it. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, besides he brought 3 assassins. He brought the assassin that makes them spend more command points. He brought the sniper assassin, and he brought the psychic assassin. We rolled for ITC missions. We rolled the corners for the deployment, and we got the relic. The relic was in the middle on my dope giant building, and turn 1, my buddy who went first with the Death Guard found out that his Nurglings didn't have the infantry keyword and could not pick up the relic. Then he shot a few orcs off the table and took like 2 wounds off an armiger. It wasn't that much. Basically, almost nil happened on turn 1. Turn 1 for the orcs, however, we were within... He'd moved up enough so that I was within a nice, cozy, long bomb on everything. However, when you sprinkle 4 war bosses, and 3 of which have 14-inch move, you can happen to have reroll charges across your entire line, which helped to get me in on everybody. Let's not forget what my buddy's knights did. They blew up a rhino and then a bloat trout. Then they also hurt another rhino, and I went in and didn't do much damage. I should have killed... There's 1 rhino that survived with 1 wound. I didn't do much damage to a demon prince that I knocked a wound off of with a few boys. I didn't kill that many Nurgling bases, and I didn't kill that many plague bears. The plague bears turned out to be quite a successful tar pit for my war bosses. Maybe I shouldn't have committed with them on my war bosses. I should have hit the plague bears with 120 attacks from an orc boy squad. But my buddy was wobbly modeling a demon prince, and we were moving in a assumption that a demon prince was in a different place than it was, so a bunch of my orcs that were going in one place ended up going someplace else. So that's what happened. I was gonna hit the demon prince with 3 war bosses on Warbike and a couple squads of boys, and then kind of chaff the plague bears with a squad of boys. That never happened. I ended up committing a bunch of really high cost units on plague bears. It turned out okay because his turn 2 he brought out Morty, boofing 2 groups of my squads, and hurting him, taking off one of my storm boys in the group that picked up the relic, because my storm boys my turn had moved up, picked up the relic, and they were ready to go. Our turn 2, we killed Morty. I moved up my knobs, committed 1 charge, killed more plague bears, and moved my storm boys away. The 2-man storm boy unit was running away with the relic. My buddy on his turn 3 brought out his demon prince and tried to chase him down, and we basically finished off a squad, that squad of demons. He also rolled 2 1s on a flamer with against my warlord, and I also in the turn before happened to hit Morty with a super smite for 5 mortal wounds. At the end of my buddy's turn 3, where he failed to do enough damage to clear out stuff and be able to chase the 2 storm boys that were running with the relic, he offered a surrender and minor victory to the orc boys with the imperials. I still had what I viewed as my main hammer, which was my knob squads and all of my war bosses, ready to come into combat, but he'd killed off a considerable portion of my army, whereas the Dominus was still at full. Very good play, very well played game. I could have done a few things better. I could have optimized better. Really awesome. Had a bunch of fun. Hope to soon play again. Yeah, catch you guys in the next one.